Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Cincinnati Open. Coco Gauff gets walkover as washout forces Alexander Zverev, Jessica Pegula to wait. Coco Gauff received a walkover into the last 16 at the Cincinnati Open, where Jessica Pegula's fate is undecided. Gauff was due to go up against Diana Yastremska on Tuesday, only for the Ukrainian to withdraw due to illness. The reigning French Open champion will now take on Lucia Bronzetti, who defeated Jelena Ostapenko for place in the last 8. Jasmine Paolini, meanwhile, had to navigate a tough encounter with Ashlyn Kruger. Paolini was pushed all the way in the opening set, with each player breaking twice to tee up the tiebreak, in which the Italian took control. The second set was more serene for Paolini, who served out a 7-6, 7-2, 6-1 win at the second time of asking. Barbara Krejcikova is next up for Paolini, though 4th seed Pegula must resume her tie against Magda Linette on Wednesday after extreme weather conditions caused it to be suspended. Linette took the first set 7-6, 7-5, but last year's runner-up Pegula hit back to win the second 6-3, with the match suspended at that point. It was the same story for men's 3rd seed Alexander Zverev, who was leading 6-4, 5-4 against Brandon Nakashima when play was halted with a German on serve. Ben Shelton's scheduled match against Roberto Bautista Agut was moved to Wednesday, too. Data debrief, made to wait. Zverev holds a 4-0 head-to-head against Nakashima, and will be hoping to dust off any frustration and make that 5-0 when play resumes. He had looked sharp, striking 11 aces to his opponent's 3, and landing a 71% first serve percentage compared to Nakashima's 53%. Pegula, meanwhile, is aiming to become the second woman to reach 6 successive rounds of 16 at the Cincinnati Open since the event became a WTA 1000 tournament in 2009, after Simona Halep, 2013 to 2019. Cincinnati Open 2025, a tale of sunshine, showers, and unexpected turns. Even as the Midwest sun hammered down relentlessly, casting mirages over Mason, Ohio, the stage was set for the next chapter in tennis drama. The Lindner Family Tennis Center was alive with energy, and then, quite literally, the storm descended. Coco Gauff's unexpected highway to the last 16. Coco Gauff, fresh off the triumphs of the French Open, is a master of seizing her moment. She displayed her trademark grit against Wang Xinyu, weathering 8 double faults and grinding through early jitters to win 6-3, 6-2. Reuters. Supersport. But fate intervened before her third-round showdown. Diana Yastremska, scheduled to face Gauff, withdrew mere hours before their match, citing illness and complications from strong antibiotics and a racing heart rate. PFSN. With that, Gauff found herself propelled directly into the 4th round, thanks to a walkover. From a competitor's rally to a moment of grace, the racket-free passage to round of 16. As PFSN put it, Gauff advanced directly to the 4th round. She now awaits Lucia Bronzetti, who defeated Jelena Ostapenko to set up their next match. PFSN. Reuters. Zverev. So close, yet so far. On the men's side, Alexander Zverev was in the driver's seat. He had broken through against Brandon Nakashima and held match points, leading 6-4, 5-4, when the skies turned ominous. ATP Tour. Reuters. Lightning flickered, a siren of nature's power. On-court play was suspended at 9:03 p.m. as thunderclaps echoed and rain began pelting down. Officials swiftly canceled the night session. Zverev, poised to serve it out, was forced to retreat, left hanging in the balance. ATP Tour. Latest LY. Reuters. Now he must pick up the pieces, serve for the win, when play resumes on Wednesday. Amid frustration, he must rediscover composure and finish what he started. Pegula's comeback interrupted. Jessica Pegula, and what a match it was turning into. Against Magda Linette, she lost a packed first set, 7-6, 7-5, only to storm back in the second, wrapping at 6-3. She had the momentum. She had the energy. And then, the rain came again. Just like Zverev, Pegula saw her match suspended in its rightful stride, forced into an unscheduled pause. The decisive third set now awaits, no doubt building tension for resumption Wednesday. Latest LY. Reuters. Weather's reign of disruption. This wasn't just a drizzle. The Cincinnati Open confronted a night of severe weather. Heavy rain, thunder, and lightning. Hallmarks of high-stakes drama. Matches across both tours were delayed or suspended, continental-wide, with even Ben Shelton's and other players' fixtures postponed. Reuters. The Times of India. Supersport. Carlos Alcaraz, by contrast, had completed his match earlier in the day, claiming his 50th win of the season before the deluge began. Reuters. Metaphoric reflections. Coco Gauff. Like a ship diverted by currents, yet propelled forward, Gauff's journey to the next round became swift and unforeseen. Fate aligned in her favor, a reminder that fortune sometimes smiles when the ordinary path is obstructed. Zverev, on the edge of triumph, the storm stole his rally mid-stride. He embodies Petrarch's idea, to persist, even when nature conspires otherwise. His path to redemption awaits. Pegula. The comeback was brewing, a story ready to climax, only for nature's curtain to fall. Her unfinished arc reflects the unfinished symphony of competition interrupted. What lies ahead? Gauff versus Bronzetti. A repeat of prior meetings, with Bronzetti fresh off a win over Ostapenko. Gauff holds 2 victories in past encounters, including at Indian Wells last year. PFSN. Reuters. Zverev resumes against Nakashima, on the brink of a spot in the 4th round, and possibly a deep run. ATP Tour. Reuters. Pegula must harness that comeback spirit once play resumes to break through in the decider against Lynette. Latest LY. Reuters. Creative Coda. On August 12, 2025, the Cincinnati Open showed us that tennis is not merely a sport. It's a symphony of human resolve and nature's unpredictability. Gauff's quiet ascension, Zverev and Pegula's forced intermissions. They remind us that every game is not only about the strokes and serves, but the moments between them. The rain-filled pauses, the shifting skies, the mental rallies we play off-court. There, in the wet clay of Ohio's courts, stories were suspended, possibilities hung mid-air, and the unpredictable became the narrative.